In this tutorial, I want to show you my two favorite PowerPoint techniques for teaching through a large block of text in a way that keeps it all together, but makes it zoomed in enough that you can actually see it and also highlights exactly what you want your audience to see. Okay, how do you take a bunch of text like this that's unreadable and turn it into something that is more readable and also has highlights and also scrolls and then has more highlights? Let me show you how to do this. First thing we're going to do is to take this heading, we're going to make this a lot smaller, then we're going to move it over to the side so that it's out of the way a little bit. And then we're going to take our main text and make it a little bit less wide, put it up to the top, and then start to make it at least, say, 28. How about that? That's something that's a lot more readable. So now I've got it where I want to, but I can only see part of the text. So I'm going to duplicate the slide, and then I'm going to move this part of the text up here. So we start with verse 7, and now I've got it in a great space where a person can actually read this text, but it's kind of boring. So to make it actually move, all you got to do is go to the second slide, go to transitions and click morph, and then it automatically moves between the two different areas that you've got it selected in the two different slides. So the next step is to add these highlights. So all this is just making a box. So I'm going to highlight the word truth here and get it kind of in position. I want to take off the box and maybe make it be kind of a blue color, and then to make it animate, I'm going to go up to animations and I want to click wipe so it looks kind of like a highlighter, but instead of coming from the bottom, I'm going to switch it so it comes from the left. Now I've got it where I want it. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to move it over to the word love, and then instead of having it be blue, I'm going to change this one to something like a kind of a pinkish color. And the last thing is to take all the text and to say bring it to the front, and in that way those are highlighted behind. Now you can adjust it to get it just right. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it in over on this side, and let's say I want to highlight the word deceiver in this case. Make it a little bit bigger and maybe give it a little bit of a different color, like say kind of a ugly green color. And then I'm going to move it to the back of the slide, and that way I've got everything all set up where I can show all my text. I can highlight the two words I want to highlight, scroll between the text, and now highlight another word on that part. This is just a great way to be able to show a lot of text, but to be able to move through it in a way that shows the continuity between the wholeness of the text, but also allows you to focus on specific parts. I hope that's helpful.